Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. Hell is full. These were the words that instructed V1 on his journey to hell. V1 and the other robots had cleared the surface of any life. Now, it was Hell's turn. God had simply disappeared from heaven, never to be seen again. The council that replaced him scrambled for any remains of him left. Yet, they were just chasing phantoms. This is the plot of a game known as So, ULTRAKILL. I mean, it's a good game and all, but I don't feel like I'm experienced enough to just start talking about this. By the way, this is off script, so I basically improvising this. But basically, I find ULTRAKILL to probably be one of the best games I've ever played. But some might disagree and say that the gameplay is too intense for them. That's fine, that's fine. I respect you and every single one of your opinions, okay? By the way, this video is for a drama project. I am going to release this on YouTube, and if I do, comment down below, how's your life, I guess, and if you actually like ULTRAKILL itself, yeah, okay. Anyway, now let's get on to the video and see if I can explain ULTRAKILL to the general population of wherever you're living, I guess. So when you boot up the game for the first time or load up a new save file, you encounter this surprisingly calm text intro that'll make us change a few things like the audio, video, and most importantly, the difficulty. The difficulty is limited to only 4 options: harmless, lenient, standard, and violent. I'm going to assume Hikita is going to have harder difficulties once the game fully releases, but considering the literal year gap when Greed released and the Act 2 update happened, I somehow doubt that's going to happen in a long time. Anyway, once you complete the somewhat calm intro, you instantly get into the game and there's a tutorial level before the tutorial there. I mean, it's to introduce mechanics such as dashing, ground pounding, and sliding. Another mechanic taught is the reason why ULTRAKILL is somewhat unique: healing from blood. Then we have to go through the prelude, but that's boring, and this is a video about how this game is fun, so we're just gonna skip right past it and go straight to Limbo. Nothing's really special in Limbo until you do get the nail gun, but you meet your new counterpart, V2. V2 is better in every way. I mean, he's got a cool arm, he's got everything, and he's definitely better than V1.
Right there. While I may have a slight malfunction, I'm better than my successor. Watch this.
Move back.
See, that old Godred Gummy has nothing on me. I will show no mercy when he shows his face the next time around me.
Huh. Well, if you look at that, V1 is better than V2. I guess I misjudged it in the first place. Anyway, let's get on to one of my favorite bits of the, well, Act 1 in general, Lust. The reason why Lust is probably one of my favorite layers of literally all of ULTRAKILL is the fact that it was once a thriving city, forged by King Minos, which we will later meet in Prime Soul form, and as the boss of the final level, whatever. Now, I forgot to maybe tell you this. At the end of every level, or layer, there's a boss. This isn't an exception for any, layers. Even the prelude has one, but we skip past the prelude because that, boring. But one thing that I love about the Lost Layer is probably its atmosphere. I just really like it. And besides, I'm a real fan of just having the whole, like, background being so cool. This is another reason why Ultrakill is really good. It sets the tone for most of its layers in a fun and unique way, which is awesome! Anyway, enough fanboying about Lust. Let's get over to V1 and see what he did on 2-1, or at least halfway through it. Whatever, I'm not an expert at this, as I said in the beginning.
Hello everybody, my name is V1 ULTRAKILL. I am proud to present a demonstration of my breakthrough kill. Sit back and have a great time. Pretty cool, right? This is another video essay on my journey through Kill. But before I go on, I would like to give insert name here back to me.
Thank you, V1, for the very nice demonstration of Lust Layer 2-1. Now, anyway, you get the rail cannon in 2-2, and then you face off against King Minos, or at least his corpse, in 2-4. Now, this fight is really fun because you can actually parry the dude when he punches you, which is awesome, and another reason why I love this game to bits. Anyway, after beating Minos' corpse, you travel into Gluttony, which is literally inside Minos. Like, anyway. After that very, rant, you face off against Gabriel. Or Gabriel, whatever the hell his name is pronounced. Gabriel is kind of bad? I mean, no, it's not like in a bad way. No, well, how would that work? Anyway, he's not really like that much of a pest. He feels more like a antagonist that's just like kind of baby. Also, I guess I should hand this over to V1. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention that Gabriel is voiced by Gianni Metagrano, which also voiced many other characters in New Blood, which is the company that Ultrakill was adapted to, and New Blood still promotes it because it's awesome. Yeah, okay, no, whatever, I'm ranting. Just, V1, just take this and have fun with it.
Not look with Gabriel, he is kind of, I mean, what? Check this out.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back or you will be crossing the will of God. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will become. Behold, the power of an angel! Foolishness, machine, foolishness. I agree. What? How can this be? Bested by this thing? You insignificant fuck! May your woes be many and your days few.
I'm gonna add honk me sound.
See that baby was all back for my huge guns.
Anyway, after Gabriel's defeat, he goes home and he cries. The council decide to rip out the holy light from him, which is apparently what keeps all angels alive, and he will die in 24 hours unless he kills the machine and proves his worth to the Father, God, which, keep in mind, due to the intro, well, not due to the intro, due to what I said earlier, he's just disappeared, I guess. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it for ULTRAKILL's plot. Now, I want to go over to the mechanics, which is going to take so much time. So, I'm making sure that what we do here is going to be completely fine, and then I'm not gonna lose my sanity. So first... But before we actually get on to the mechanics of ULTRAKILL itself, we have a sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, so I will introduce that right now. Hi, my name is, Cornelius, Tarnwell, and I'm here to promote Bread World. Have you ever wanted to satiate your hunger and also, forget about your worries? Bread World has got you covered. We will show you how bread is made, produced, and then also made. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, Bread World, for sponsoring this video. Anyway, back to the video itself. So the first mechanics that we have to cover is the weapons. The first weapon you actually get is the revolver, or at least its piercer variant, which you get at the beginning of the game when you pick up the revolver from the, you know, O-1, I guess? Yeah. It comes in Limbo. In Limbo, there is a special thing where if you click on slabs, which are scattered in 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and 1-4, you'll be able to unlock the slab revolver, as the community likes to call it. And the one advantage about some of the slab variants is that, number one, the slab piercer pierces more, and does more damage. The Slap Marksman, however, does none of these things and is actually pretty useless. And I mean, there is a mod to make it better, but we're not gonna delve into mods right now. This is just a normal Ultrakill video, and I'd like to keep it that way. Anyway, then we have the Ult Sharpshooter, which is really good, although some might prefer the normal ones. Oh, yeah. You know how I mentioned about the Marksman? Yeah, that has coins. Another reason why Ultrakill is so awesome is because of this specific mechanic, coins, which is probably used in some of the most awesome tricks in this entire game. So yeah, that's cool. I'll probably chuck in some footage. Editor, please do that. I'm the editor, but yeah, just please throw in some gameplay of coins. So, coins. Why are they so cool? Well, there's many things that you can do with coins. For instance, when you throw a coin and it gets into a point where it does a little flash, that means that when you shoot it, it can split into two. Now you may think that when it splits into two, the damage is halved and sent out in outer ways, but when it splits for the coin, it actually regains its full damage, meaning that you can hit two targets at once. Another mechanic you can also do is when that flash happens in the coin, you can go up with the feedbacker, which is your parrying fist, and punch it to make it redirect to the nearest enemy and slightly increase the coin's damage, which is very neat if you want to try and, you know, kill your enemies, which is common in this game called Ultrakill. Yeah, and there's many other tactics with coins that I could probably list out, but I'm too lazy to do so, yeah. That's pretty much it on coins. We'll move on to the shotguns now. So, the shotguns. The first shotgun variant is the core eject, which we get from Swords Machine, but I'm not recording footage of Swords Machine just to get the core eject shotgun. So the core eject shotgun, basically, its ult fire is when you use it, it shoots out its core, as in the name core eject shotgun. This core could be used to decimate large crowds of people. I'm not talking about real life. And it's pretty useful. Also, it can also parry. For some reason, I don't know why they decided to do this. But yeah, it can parry, it can do a bunch of stuff, and it is pretty useful. Then we have the pump charge shotgun. The pump charge shotgun is a specific type of shotgun that is interesting and unique. When you alt fire, it pumps the shotgun, as in pump charge shotgun. Get it? Anyway, if you pump it around 3 times, then the dial on the thing starts flashing red. This means that when you fire, it blows up. And when timed with a perfectly timed dash, it can actually negate this damage, which is 50 damage, and can basically just kill your enemy. Surprisingly, also the pump charge shotgun can parry too, and the explosion can actually deflect projectiles, I'd say. Sort of move them in a direction that's not yours. Oh yeah, and did I forget to mention that with the feedbacker, your fist that you get in the beginning of the game, you can parry the shotgun bullets. I'm not kidding with this, by the way. You can actually parry with the shotgun bullets, which is number 1, super deadly, and number 2, sends it's just really stupid. It actually originally started out as a bug, but then just got patched into the game. Wow. Awesome. Then we have the nail gun. I don't really like the nail gun. There's an attractor one. I mean, you can place down traps and stuff. And then there's the overheat one where you can kind of like, I don't know, you can kind of like launch a deadly barrage of nails. But what's much more interesting is the saw blade launcher. Now, the saw blade launcher is one of probably your most deadliest weapons. It has the ability to put out a high damage output and be used in a deadly fashion. Next, we have the rail cannons, and the rail cannons have to be probably the most deadly weapons you have in your arsenal. The first rail cannon is the electric rail cannon, which, keep in mind, has infinite piercing. No, I'm not kidding, infinite. Then there's the malicious rail cannon, which, remember the core jet shotgun? Yeah, that can be paired to create the biggest explosion in the game so far. What the hell? Then we have the screwdriver, which, I don't care what the community says, it's a good rail cannon, okay? It can be useful in a bunch of situations, and it's surprisingly good at dispatching multiple Cerberus despite needing tons of accuracy. So, take that, Ultrakill community. I know you're watching this, you slick people! Then, we have the rocket launchers, and this is basically our final weapon of the arsenal so far. And let me just say, I actually really like the rocket launchers. And due to a recent patch, you can stop them with the freeze frame rocket launcher and ride them, which is awesome. And oh, and also when they're frozen, when they turn blue, they create a red explosion, which is a pretty powerful explosion. Finally, and our final weapon, the SRS cannon. The SRS cannon has an alt fire, which launches a cannonball, which can be used to two-shot a Cerberus by hitting the Cerberus once and then parrying it back into the Cerberus with the feedbacker. And I gotta say, this tool is pretty useful when you're dealing with only one Cerberus, because if you have two Cerberus, it's not fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Ultrakill's arsenal. I may have missed out a few, like, 1 or 2 details, but I'm too lazy to actually, like, think about it, you know? And yeah, that's pretty much the video done. I mean, I might make an actual thing, like, detailing every single weapon and what it can do. But overall, I think that I really like Ultrakill. It's a fun game, and you should play it. I've already played it, for multiple hours, so I know what I'm talking about. Actually, that contradicts what I said earlier, but whatever. Yeah, so just go play Ultrakill, I guess.